Hey everybody, Tron Crusher here, aka the Persian guy with a real thick accent that like to talk about skip from Tarkov. Welcome to the channel. Today I'd like to talk about a really underrated feature in the game that I like quite a bit, which is bartering with traders. This way, with a lot of barters, you can save money, and some of them even because of the new restrictions to the flea market in patch 12.12, you can get a lot of barters that you cannot buy from flea market directly no more. And also, and their really good point is that a lot of these barters, you unlock the barters before you unlock the item from the trader. So for the specific tasks or at the earlier points in the game, you can get these items before you unlock it from a higher level trader. This is the list I use each single wipe I play the game. So without further ado, let's go out and look at them. So the first one is Prepper. I want to go through level 1 and we're just gonna go through the barters. The first barter here is the F1 hand grenade. This is the only way you can get a hold of a hand grenade in at the level 1 traders, and you only need one ES lamp. You can do it 2 per reset. It's pretty good. The next one is the AKM. You only need 3 small Tashankas. Next one is PP19. You need 4 T-plug for this. Then we have the 6B23, only for 1 propane tank. Now for level 2 we have more. First we have the 30 rounder of BT for 2 large Tashankas, and you can do 2 per reset. And then under 30 rounds of BT you can do this one unlimited amount, and it's just 1 dry fuel. And then we have the 60 rounder for 545 AKs, which goes hand to hand with that BT rounds, and you can get 6 of these per reset and only for 1 thermometer. Then after that we have the best gun for 545. We have the AK-74N. You can do 2 per reset, and you need 5 Apollo cigarettes, which are the most common cigarettes. Then we have the fuel, metal fuel, which you can get for 2 fuel conditioner and 2 propane tanks, and you do get 1 per each reset. And for level 3 we have the BS, 30 rounds of BS 545. This is the only way you can get your hands on BS. You need 2 Marlboro cigarettes and 2 hot rods. Then we have a 30 rounder for VSS and for AS Val. You can do 5 per reset, and it's 4 pliers. Lastly, for level 3 Parapor, we have the Corant level 5 armor, which is great, especially in mid wipe, and you just need 4 diaries. And at level 4 Parapor, we have 9x39. Again, if you like to run VSS or Val, this is the best ammo. You can do 10 per reset and 1 strike cigarette for 8 rounds, so you can get 80 rounds per reset. Then we have the Ash 12, one of the guns that we definitely see a lot of people running this wipe more than before, because of the chance of one-shotting people with PS12B. And then we have KS23. For KS23, this is the only way you can get KS23 with the wooden stock now, and you cannot buy it no more. And for 2 hoses it's pretty cheap, especially mid to late wipe. Then here we have the Zubrella if you want to do it for your task, and to hand it in, to Ragman, 4 thermite and 4 TP 200 TNT blocks. And last but not least, for Prepor, we have the Raid backpack that you can get. It's the biggest backpack in the game, and you can get it for 2 military cable. Next is Therapist. Let's go through her together. And first one is Saliva, level 1 Therapist Saliva. You can get it for 1 raid bug spray. Then is the Car Med Kit. You can get that for 1 humpback. After that we have the clock for heavy bleed. You can get 2 per reset for 2 screws packs. Iskras. This is the way I get my Iskras for my task for Jaeger. Can barter 2 for syringes. At level 2 we have IFAC with 1 sodium, 5 per reset, and then as Duck's Case. This is the earliest way you can get a hold of Duck's Case if you don't have the mark room key and you don't find it in the mark room. For 1 cat, 1 lion, and 4 horses. After that we have the med case, and I do this barter for throughout the wipe whenever I want to get a med case. You need 7 blood sets, 7 syringes, 2 Vaselines. Also, you can use up the Vaselines and leave only 1 use on your Vaseline and do this straight with, and 4 med tools. For level 3, the ETGC. I like to do this whenever I need a ETGC for my raid, because this is the only way beside buying it from free market or going and finding it in labs. Then after that is injector case. This is the best addition to the game in patch 12.12, I think, and you need 20 med tools, 15 syringes, and 12 H2O2s. Then at level 4, our money case, which is the only way I think you can get a money case now. You cannot buy them from Flea no more. And you need 5 gold chains, 2 rollers, and 2 skulls. If you're on safes, it's pretty easy to get these. We have the 2 thick case art barters. We're gonna go through both of them, but I think one is better than the other one. One is with 15 defibrillators, 15 Ledexes, 15 ibuprofens, and 15 toothpaste. This always costs a lot more than the other one. Like for right now it costs around 18 million to do it, but the other one is 50 moonshines, 15 vodkas, and 30 whiskeys. This usually costs around like anywhere from 12 to 15 mil. It depends of the moonshine price. For skier level 1, we have the VPO 136, which is pretty good for early wipe. At level 2, we have the MCX. We can get 1 GPX and 1 G-Phone. Then at the level 3 we have the Thunder Beast suppressor. It's one of the best suppressors in the game. This is the primary way I like to get my hands on the Thunder Beast beside buying it from flea market. For 1 boss cap and 2 leather caps, and this is the skeletonized grip. Now you need 1 vase and 3 chainlets. This is the only way that you can get this grip without paying 200-300k to do your tasks. Level 4 skier, we have the SRD 762. Again, this is a really good way to get your hands on one of the best suppressors in the game, with only 1 Raven. Then we have the Ripayar for 5 clocks, 6 rollers, and 6 skulls. And we have the first weapon case barter. We have several weapon case barters. This is not my favorite, but it's the one you can get hands on, and it's usually not sold out compared to other ones. For 10 moonshines and 10 vodkas, it costs you around 2.5 to 3 mil. Then we have the Peacekeeper, and on the level 1 Peacekeeper, the MP5 is the first one I like to get. It's really easy for 8 brown knives, and you can do 1 per reset. These are really common. If you do your scav runs or kill scavs, you can get bunch of these. After MP5 we have the UMP with only 7 of the black knives, which are pretty common on scavs. Again, just farm scavs, grab these. Then for 1 hard drive and 1 DVD you can do 4 per reset and you get day backpack. And then at level 2 we have the M14 Leaper UTG 4-point. You need this for your gunsmith task for your M1A. And for level 3 Peacekeeper We have two 60 rounders for 5.56. This is the only way you can get your hands on the 60 rounder for 5.56. For two PCBs and one GM count, you can get your hands on a Stang 60 rounder, and for PMAX 60 rounder you need one filter, air filter, and two green bats. Then we have the Intel folder for 6 diaries and 6 small diaries, and then we have the RSAS. This is the easiest way to get your hand on an RSAS besides finding it in RAID. For 8 bare dog tags level 15 or higher, and 8 USEC dog tags level 15 or higher. And then at level 4 we have the 4D GL. This is the only way now you can get GL. They don't spawn in the mark rooms no more. For 1 VPX, 5 military circuit boards, and 5 MK balls, you can get your hand on a GL. And then we have another one. I used to love this Barter for getting MP7 because it was such a cheap way to get MP7s, A2s. For 1 GPX and for 1 power bank. And now it's turn for daddy of the Barters, and that's mechanic. We have the AK-74U Zenith Beef 11. You need this one for your gunsmith task again. You need 1 green bat and 2 D bats. Then we have the MP133 12 gauge shotgun modded. You can get these for 2 elite pliers and 1 screwdriver. And this is a pretty good way to get your hands basically on this shotgun that I think you only need to put a laser on and change the stock to the pistol grip one for your gunsmith task. Then we have the elite pliers, which goes hand to hand with this Barter for the shotgun Barter. If you cannot find the elite pliers itself, you can barter for it for 1 plier, 1 nipper, and 1 red plier. I like to also do the toolset barter. Toolsets can be super expensive early wipe. At level 2 we have the VOG 17 for only 1 fuse, and you can do 5 per reset. This is a great way to get your hands on a VOG. We have the 50 rounder for MP5 for 1 fuel conditioner. You need this one for your task again for your gunsmith. Then we have the hybrid 46 for 4 rams. You need this for a couple of your tasks, and also you need it for your test drive task. Model 870 Magpul stock. This is again for another gunsmith task. For 2 AA batteries and 2 D batteries. And then we have AR-15 260mm barrel. If you need it for your gunsmith, you have 3 Marlboro and 2 Apollos. Then we have the Model 870 Magpul. You need this foregrip for the same task as the other the butt stock. And you can get it for only 1 rechargeable battery. Then it's one of my favorite ones, the pistol grip for AS Val, only for 1 milk, and you can get 3 per reset. I don't know why people go and flea market and pay 170,000 rubles for this when you can get it for, I don't know, 20,000 rubles to buy milk. Then we have modded SKS. Personally, I love SKS to run, especially at the beginning of the wipe, for 1 GP coin and 1 screwdriver. At level 3 we have this brake, which we need for our task again, for only for gunsmith task. I think that it's the MPX gunsmith task for only 1 TP 200. Then we have the black keycard. This is always sold out, especially later in the wipe. For 5 tank batteries, 8 cyclones, 2 RFIDs, and 1 floppy disk. Weapon case, which is my favorite one. It's great. For 8 e-motors, 15 wires, 4 broken LCDs, and 1 ASA. This is the one I got all of my cases from. Now it's time for juicy stuff from Ragman. At level 1 Ragman, there's nothing that I really like, but at level 2 Ragman, you can get your M-Max for only 1 ripstop and 1 sewing kit. This is super cheap way to get your hands on a level 4 grade level 4 armor. Then beside that you have the tricep. You can get a really decent sized backpack for only 4 ES lamps, but at level 3 and M2 for 3 round glasses and 3 coal pack face shields. You can get yourself an NO2 M2. It's one of the better armors, class 4 armors. And also for Anno M1, everybody knows about this one, for 4 Aquamarine and 1 Kavas, and people usually just drink up their Aquamarine till it's 1 out of 50. Then after that we have the TV110. It's a great way to get your hands on TV110 if you cannot buy it. It's the best armor rig for class 4 and for 4 bleaches and 2 shampoos. At level 4 we have the Alton face shield for 4 plexiglasses. We have the Alton itself, and again, only way to get a hold of Alton right now in the game. 6 red pliers, 5 measuring tapes, and 5 yellow pliers. Slick Barter, which is got nerfed over and over again. I remember when it was only 2 trooper armors and I think 2 Cordoras and 2 Aramids. Now it's 3 trooper armors, 6 Cordoras and 6 Aramids. We have the Beta 2 for 6 light bulbs. It's a pretty good way to get a Beta 2. And then we have the Blackjack, my favorite backpack in the game. And this needs 8 bleaches and 4 Cordoras. It's not a cheap one, but it's the second biggest backpack in the game. And last but not least, we have Jaeger. We have the CMS kit for 3 nippers, and then we have the dog tag case for 3 flash drives. If you find flash drives, put it in your secure container and you die with it. This is a great way to get your money back from those flash drives, and it's a really good way to get a dog tag case at the beginning of the wipe again. We have the scab vest. I love this Barter. 1 scab vest for 1 slicker. Scab vests are usually super expensive, 30k. You can get your hands on it with only 1 slicker, unlimited amount for your tasks that you need to use a scab vest, or even for your crafting in your hideout for rip stops. Then we have the Night Force. We need this one for our gunsmith task. It's usually 100-200k plus on the flea market at the beginning of the wipe. For level 3 Jaeger, we have the Mark Room 314 of customs for 1 RBVO, 1 RBPKPM, and 1 RBBK. So these 3 are the Mark Rooms on reserve. Then we have the Red Rebel, the greatest, one of the greatest Barters in the game, for 15 propane tanks, 15 fuel or 10 fuel conditioner, sorry, and 15 dry fuel. This is usually around 4 to 5 mil. This Barter costs you around 1.5 mil. For level 4 we have the weapon case Barter. This is an okay Barter for 5 pistol cases and 5 fuel tanks. Again, your fuel tanks can be empty, so dry your fuels, use it, and then do this Barter, so you can save up some money on this Barter. And then we have one of my favorite ones, which is the sick case. It's the only way you can get your hands on sick case. Level 4 Jaeger again for 12 paracord, 15 duct tapes, 15 normal tapes, and 15 nails. This is a great addition to your game. Alright, thanks for watching till end of the video. I know this one was a little bit longer one, but I wanted to go through all of it and put these out for you, so you can just look at once at all the Barters. I think it's good. I know there's some Barters I didn't mention which other people use, but I personally use these Barters every single wipe throughout the wipe. Just let me know what you think. Let me know in comments down below if there is any other Barters that I need to look at. Also, another thing is these are the Barters, and you know how the economy of the Tarkov is with different events, different demands. Some week there's more people playing the game, some days and there's less people. So always check your prices before doing these barters, because the main reason for doing these barters is to save you some money. Thanks again for watching till the end, and I see you guys on the next one.